Presidential Directive 41, or PD-41, outlined the role of U.S. civil defense in the U.S. strategic doctrine and compared its capabilities with the Soviet Union's Civil Defense Plan. The Soviet system was considered more capable than U.S. plans, but U.S. officials found it insufficient to alter the strategic balance of the prevailing nuclear deterrent. If successful, civil defense could be one of the only technically viable methods to protect a population from a nuclear war during the Cold War, by relocating entire populations and disperse them across rural U.S. and Soviet territory. However, the U.S. Civil Defense Policy Update, published in December 1976, deemed the U.S. inadequate with a $2 million annual budget. The lack of ability to protect the U.S. population could affect the willingness to react to Soviet threats, and an effective Soviet program would pose problems for U.S. strategic objectives and weapon acquisition and employment policies in the future. Civil defense is crucial for maintaining the U.S. population's engagement and political support, as it could prevent the Soviet Union from coercing the U.S. with a nuclear threat. The updated strategic nuclear doctrine in PD-59 included PD-41, which reasserted the role of U.S. civil defense in the strategic balance. President Carter suggested leveraging the relative mobility of the U.S. population, using private cars and an extensive highway system to facilitate relocation and non-urban housing for the urban population. However, a more significant civil defense program that included preservation and sustainment of the population and industry to rebuild after a nuclear attack would be prohibitively expensive and destabilizing to nuclear deterrence. U.S. policymakers in the 1960s were correct in recognizing that civil defense was insufficient to maintain a functioning society and could lead to destabilization. Later administrations resuscitated civil defense to sustain domestic morale and uphold Cold War policies, potentially leading to the demise of a lifetime of achievements and commitment to the state.